Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I am Crystal Foy with LuLaRoe Crystal Foy, and I am so excited to share with you today how you can style a Carly. I, myself, am picky, and sometimes I fall in love with a Carly and it's not my size. Well, I get it anyway. I'm wearing an extra small right now. I personally prefer the extra small. I like my clothing a little bit more fitted than I like it flowy. So I loved this color. I had to have it. So when I love something but I still have to have it, I'll get it and I'll find a way to make it work. So I'm going to share with you guys a bunch of different ways that you can transform your Carly to make it look awesome. So think, simple thin belt is going to cinch you at the waist and it's going to look amazing with a Carly. I typically, now that it's winter, rock my Carly with leggings and boots. But there are times when I want to do something different. So I'm going to show you. And for this video, I wore a handy dandy tank top and some black leggings underneath. So there are lots of ways you can style this. One of my personal favorites, and it is so simple. All you do is just bunch your fabric in the front and or the back, and I'll show you both ways. I use rubber bands because I find they don't slip. They grip better to the fabric. So check that out. Super simple, super easy. All I did was gather the fabric underneath right here, put it in a little bunch, and I tied it with a rubber band. So this is what it looks like in the front. Super cute. You can kind of adjust it if maybe you want your it to go a little bit lower, you want it to go a little bit higher. I also do this with my Julia dresses. Now, what you can also do is the same thing by bunching it on the inside. So look, I literally just tuck the fabric right in. Now, if you want to do it on the side to get a kind of different look, here's another way you can do it. And that's tying it on the side. Super cute. So now you just kind of have that same ruche. It's just off to the side. Same thing we're going to do in the back. Okay, so same exact thing in the back. So all you're going to do is you're going to grab a bunch of your fabric. You're going to pull it in. This, honestly, the way it, like doing it like this in the back is my favorite way to do it. So, like I said, I use a rubber band. I think it stays better. So now look, super simple, super easy. You've just gathered it. In the back, this is what it looks like. It's just a bunch right here. So, how about we go a little crazier? I'm sure you've also seen some people where maybe you just want to tie it. You just want to go a little bit funky. You want to do something. You could tie one side or you could tie both sides. How cute does that look? You kind of show a little bit of leg. It kind of gives you that more together look. It would look super cute to do this on one or both sides. You could put a Cassie underneath. That would look amazing as well. So, how about, I don't know if you guys have seen this one. So here's another one, and I'm going to grab my trusty rubber band again. So, another way you can do this is literally just bunch it and twist. So all I'm doing is my bunch, I'm twisting. And you're going to twist so much that it's almost going to be able to wrap it like this in like a little knot. And then you're just going to put your rubber bands over top. Ta-da! And it's another way. Now you can adjust it. This is a little close up top. So I would probably do it a little bit lower the next time I did it. But it's just another way to kind of do a gather. Now, lastly, I'm going to show you probably my favorite way to wear a Carly. And I've kind of modified this on my own because I found that it's a little bit easier this way. So, take a dime. Just a regular old dime. You're going to take that dime and you're going to put it in here, okay? So there's my dime. It almost looks like you have a little button, okay? Now, for this, you're probably going to want a smaller rubber band, okay? So a smaller rubber band on this. So look, all I did was put the rubber band around my dime. Then I'm going to take it and I'm going to do like I did on the inside where you just gather it and go like that. So now you have it gathered. You can see if I turn to the side, you've got the dime up here. You have the straight tube right here and you have another one tied. All you're going to do is stretch it like so. Now you're seeing my rubber band stick out. I normally use clear ones. So all I've done is created a super cute flower. Now, you can also do this. So look how cute that looks. And it's like a little bit of added flair. So cute. You can also do the flower without using the dime. And I'll show you how to do that. Basically, it's the same thing. So, you're gonna hear my dime fall. Okay, so, same thing. This time, let's do it by grabbing the fabric first. Now I'm gonna do it a little bit lower this time because I actually do prefer mine a little bit lower. So do it a little bit lower. We'll do another flower. It's so easy. There's so many ways to style all of your pieces of LuLaRoe to keep them versatile. So look, you got your little band, and then all you do is pull from all directions to kind of flatten it out. See that? So you're just kind of flattening out your flower, and it'll kind of make more of a flat. You want it to be flat-bodied like that. And then all you do is then grab, and of course this is like not the best hair tie, so please bear with me on that. And then you place a hair tie over top, and there's your other flower without using the dime. So I am so glad you guys joined me today. Thank you so much for a fun styling tip. Please feel free to visit us at LuLaRoe Crystal Foy on Facebook, and you can also check out our amazing blog and about fashion tips and beauty and all kinds of fun stuff on www.crystalfoy.com. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful day.